Right guys, so in this video I'm going to show you some of Solana's most safest meme coins that can still make you some crazy gains during a bull season. If you were to enter now, for instance, or within the next couple of days, then these memes could be the best memes for you to enter without having to worry whether they are rug pull or not. But I'm going to show you in this video which memes are rect proof and that can still give you some insane returns for the future. So guys, if you find that interesting, I think you know what time it is. It's time to strap onto your boots and put on your rocket helmet. So let's get into the video. So let's get into the video, and we're going to start off with Roaring Kitty, because taking a look at the chart from the daily, what we can see, we've actually pulled all the way back down into these levels right over here. Because whenever we see a crazy run to the upside, this area here, whenever we see a massive run to the upside, typically we do eventually see I'll say capitulation, which means we more or less came back down into this level. And as we can see, we've been ranging here for the longest. Now, whenever we range for a very long time going sideways, eventually once we do see a pump coming in for Roaring Kitty, then we should see an explosive move either to the upside or to the downside. But it looks more than likely it will be heading to the upside. But before we even assume such, we do need to see certain confirmations before that even happens. So that means I would literally be keeping an eye on this chart and then see once we do break from, let's say for example, from this range over here to the upside. But let's pull out another horizontal line that we need to break up from. And then once we do break up from this level up here, then we should continue our way back towards the last recent highs, which is right up here, before we retest the last all-time highs. And what could happen in the near future, but if you're in it for the long haul, then you can still enter now, for instance, while the price is completely natheti. Now can still be a very decent area to enter, because if you're in it for the long haul, then in hindsight it doesn't really matter where you enter. But to give yourself a higher probability but to give yourself a better risk to reward by holding for the longest, you more or less want to enter whilst we are somewhat on the lower end of the chart. So this I would consider to be a lower end of the chart. And then once we do come back up to this level right up there, then we should explode away to the upside. So right now would be a perfect DCA opportunity for Roaring Kitty, because if we take a look at the market cap, it's only at 1.94 million. 10x away from here, the market cap will only need to get to 19 million. 100x, the market cap will only need to get to 194 million, and then 1000x from here, the market cap should reach at 1.94 billion dollar market cap. I still reckon Roaring Kitty is a pretty safe bet when it comes down to the Solana memes options. But anyway guys, do let me know in the comments whether you are still bullish on Roaring Kitty or not, and if you are, how high do you reckon Roaring Kitty can go? So let's move on to the next one, and that is going to be Bonk. Bonk is still very solid Solana meme coin. As we can see, the market cap is still very high at $1.3 billion market cap, but this is still going to be a very safe bet for anyone to get into, because just by taking a look at the market cap, we could still potentially reach 10x, maybe even 20x. Could we go much higher? Well, it really depends upon how high will Solana coin will go first, because once Solana rips the chart, then the rest of the Solana memes will most likely follow, and it will go to an insane ride to the upside. And which is why I reckon with Bonk we could expect anywhere between 10 to maybe 30x, and this would be the safest bet because one, has been around for a short little while, is quite robust, and is less likely to be a pump and dump scheme. In fact, it's on all major exchanges, and I reckon this is still going to be one of the most safest bet when it comes down to Solana meme coins. But it won't give you a lot of returns because the market cap is already incredibly high, but you can still make your 10, 20, maybe even 30x. So let's move on to the next one, and that is going to be Success Kid. Success Kid has certainly been one of the memes out of the Solana network, has been incredibly robust. If we take a look at the chart, guys, look at this. Whilst Bitcoin has been pulling back quite a bit, but as you can see from Success Kid, it hasn't really affected that much, not as much as the rest of the memes, especially on a Solana network. So what does that mean? That means with Success Kid, the fact we're still holding this level right over here means that one, it's extremely robust. Two, it's still got a very strong community. Three, we can still expect some crazy gains coming out of Success Kid. So whilst the price is still exceptionally low, we just need to hodl this coin for the long term, because as we've seen here, guys, this coin has got a habit of just raining sideways for the longest before we explode to the upside. Just like here, we're going to be ranging it for a little while before we push to the upside. But this time, I reckon once we do explode away to the upside, we will need to come here first before we pump even much more higher to the upside. How much higher do I reckon Success Kid can go? Well, guys, that's quite easy, because one, I do reckon with Success Kid could in fact go to quite easily 100x, and that's at bare minimum. However, if we take a look at their circulating supply of only 88 million with a market cap of $2.3 million market cap, guys, I can seriously see this go like 1,000x, maybe even more. But remember, I'm not holding any crystal ball here at all, but I'm just looking at the incredibly low circulating supply of Success Kid token, and the market cap is extremely tiny. I'll give it 1,000x, and one of the safest meme coins that we can get into. Hence why it's been kind of boring for a little while. But guys, when it's boring, I will always pay attention, because quite possibly we should expect a crazy move to the upside. So my prediction for Success Kid, it will still remain 1,000x. So let's move on to the next one, and that is going to be Punky. Punky has been doing exceptionally well for the past several weeks, or should I say since its inception. The market cap is at $185 million. So we've still got more move to the upside, or more leg to the upside, because 10x from here, the market cap will need to get to $1.85 billion market cap. So 10x is certainly on the cards for Punky. Can we go much more higher? If in case we do see a potential 100x for Punky, then it could go all the way up to $18 billion. But guys, you let me know in the comments whether you believe Punky could reach 100x from here, or do you reckon that we're going to hit maybe like 10, 20, 30x at max? You let me know in the comments. The only reason why I picked Punky, because one, the market cap is quite high up already. Two, it's still got more room to the upside, and three, it's very robust, and I can't see this one being rugged at all. It's got a strong community, a strong social presence as well. So this is one of few reasons why I reckon Punky would be one of the safer play. But remember, guys, because the market cap is quite high already, it would be quite hard in general to get to 100x from here. So that's why a lot of people would look for market cap of around about between 1 to 5 million, or should we say at least between 1 million to 10 million market cap, because you have even more incredible moves to the upside. But anyway, you let me know in the comments whether you agree or disagree on Punky, whether it can go much more higher from here, and if you're bullish on it, also leave that in the comments. Anyway, guys, that'll be the end of the video. Thank you very much for tuning in. You let me know in the comments whether you agree or disagree with some of my safe bet Solana meme tokens that I reckon the safest Solana meme tokens. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be updated with all my latest content videos. And if you haven't checked out this video on TAPGOAT, because guys, you can still participate now in order for you to get some incredible amount of free airdrops. And I'll see you all in the next one.